a little mouse, cause I'm an albatross.
Or a hashtag ARC win. So AA win rather. Let's go. And let's go into game one. Bren Esports versus Arkangel.
For Bren Esports, we have Pain on this Diggy, Rebo on this carry, Coco for this Leomord, UG on this Harith, and Hayes on this Kufra.
And of course on Arkangel, we got Lesty on the Minotaur, Jay on the Show, Jeff Cutie Forever on the Lunox, Kilulash on that Fams, and Rio on the Gushin.
I'm actually curious, who will be the front line for Bren? I mean, Kufra is okay, but he won't be actually absorbing the damage Arkangel will dish out. And I doubt they're gonna use Diggy as a frontliner.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have seen a lot of tank Diggies in my day, but I do not really approve of it. They're not as durable as a frontline, but they're gonna be making full use of those bombs. Just start to harass the heck out of Arkangel. Makes this top lane for Bren Esports a very, very dangerous place to gank on.
And of course, you won't be seeing any huge plays on Rebo, but
Harris
actually used his ult right there, but Lusty committed his flicker. Jeff Cutie Forever doesn't have his ult for now, so they are just forced to stay under the turret.
That's a fast level 4 for UG, and I think this is going to be a very bad collapse for Bren Esports. Pain is going to be very low, but UG going to be able to make the escape nonetheless. 4 members from Arkangel dedicated to try to take out that top lane, but they still survive. However, of course, consolation prize is going to be this turtle.
The first objective going over to Arkangel, since the 2 people from the top lane did back away, Arkangel was pretty sure that this is a free turtle for them.
Yeah, that was absolutely a free turtle. No one from Bren Esports available to contest at all. Of course, Bren will have to play this way for a huge majority of the early game against Arkangel. They have a great early game set here. Level 4 already onto the Cho, level 5 on Rio. So that's a lot of damage output that they will have to endure just by avoiding the team fights. I think that is going to be the absolute necessity for Bren.
And of course, Arkangel also has the late game advantage. They were able to balance the composition out with the Lunox. So even if Bren does try to prolong the game, Arkangel got this. They have a backup plan.
Yeah, and I feel like Arkangel is absolutely going to be strong in the mid game here. Once we have items on Jeff Cutie Forever, once Rio gets the kills that he needs to proc all of those gold income.
But you know what? When it comes to the damage output, I'm actually leaning more towards Bren Esports because Leomord, carry, and of course, that's a Harry.
Of course, that's going to be happening later on. Maybe most likely late game, especially late game for Rebo, as well as Coco, as you mentioned. They really plays conservatively.
Yeah, they're going to take their time.
In the mid game. And they really try to shine in the late game. That's why they picked up this composition right here.
And they are quite confident in it as well. But of course, like what you said, early game, they're just forced to play it conservatively. But these 3 are not going to stop by when it comes to invading. They're even cutting the minions right now to make sure that Bren Esports won't be able to advance.
Yeah, I feel like the cutting off of the minions absolutely necessary just to keep the top lane of Bren Esports busy. And after you do that, go ahead and make a gank on the mid, make a gank on the bot lane. Problem is, Bren Esports is not showing themselves on the map at all.
I'm pretty sure they know that Arkangel is thinking that way, so they make sure that they won't show themselves on the map. They're just gonna try and prolong the game as much as they can, try to play it slow, but for now, Arkangel is gonna eye the second turtle. I really think Bren Esports should at least try and contest this.
Yeah, I think they really should get some damage and get some gold into their pockets, even more than they currently are. Because at this point, they are quite even, and that's a good thing. But the buffs and the map control definitely going to be on the side of the red team here.
Oh, wow.
Top lane Coco still farming the joy out of this turret.
Using his momentum right there to clear the minion wave.
Of course, but mid lane going to be a different story. Hayes tried to engage on with the bouncing ball, didn't catch anyone, using a mobility spell. And of course, because of that, Arkangel gonna be trying to go up on top lane. It's a great disengage. but it will be in vain. Of course, Bren Esports taking a kill. Coco with the perfect Phantom Steed. Of course, that's a bit of a miss there on the Zaman Force. 5-man strong. Bren Esports are not done. Trying to get down that turret is an easy job for the blue side. They do have the goal, and now they are in the lead in terms of map control.
I actually like what Coco did there. He used his Phantom Seed the moment he saw Lunox because he knows that Lunox is quite squishy, but Lunox was able to escape with the brilliance, right? But they did saw another target. From there, they managed to get first blood.
I think it was super important that Bren Esports got that kill because I feel like Arkangel was just playing against Bren Esports on a stalemate. That was a nice attempt by Arkangel to go for a kill, but that was a sloppy exit that they did, causing Bren Esports to get a very, very easy kill, which Bren Esports should not get in this game if Arkangel is just playing it, in the aggressive way.
Yeah, that's true. Because if Bren Esports will just keep on initiating team fights, I'm pretty sure they can at least bag the advantage in the half of the game. Lightning Transient already up for Lunox, though.
Bit of a miss there on the ultimate for Hayes. Will prompt Bren to just stay on the back foot here. Of course, Jay has a different plan. The Way of the Dragon going to be canceled there, and Bren Esports going to be pushing up on the bottom side turret. As I said in the beginning, it's all about the gold here for the blue side squad.
That's
Bren
true.
Esports.
And while the commotion was happening at the bot lane, Coco was actually pushing at the mid lane. He got spotted though, and third turtle is up, and slowly but surely Bren lurking towards this objective because of course they know they need, but of course they won't stop without a team fight.
What the heck was that? That was a weird capture. Kiluash going to be using Cotter and Inferno, try to make it out of there, but the regeneration is not going to be enough. Jeff Cutie Forever even dies under turret, and Bren Esports are catching each and every opportunity that Arkangel is presenting.
That was a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Bren Esports. Remember when I said earlier, I said that composition-wise, Arkangel has the more pick-off potential, but it seems like Bren Esports is the one doing the pickoffs.
Yeah, they're the ones getting picked up here. So Arkangel definitely needs to get stuff in order here if they want to make a strong comeback, because I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon.
That's true.
Mid lane turret going to be zoned off by so many Diggy Bombs, getting Arkangel members down at around 70 to 80%.
4 out of 5 ultimates is up for Bren Esports, so I think they can try and go with the clash, whichever they please.
Absolutely. I feel like the clash here is going to be imminent, especially the way that Bren Esports is playing. They're playing like Hayes is a huge tank, even though he really is not. Look at the itemization there. I feel like at this point, Bren Esports is just playing with so much fret on the board that Arkangel is just scared to do the initiates. Therefore, they're having a hard time making the pickoffs that they need in order to get back to the game.
That's true. And going back to what you said, and I think that this is pretty much Bren Esports experimenting with the heroes that they actually locked in. And so far, it is working for them.
That's right. 5,000 on the gold score advantage. Make that 6 for
Let's
Bren
not forget
Esports.
that they weren't able to get the first 2 turtles of the game, but now gold lead wise and of course kill wise, they're actually at the lead.
Yeah, for most people, they're going to ask, where is that really coming from? Just from 4 kills. Of course, Hayes is going to be caught in a very awkward situation. Forced to use the bouncing ball, but it will not be enough. Gets taken out by Kiluash. Zaman forced to stop the rest of Arkangel from going into the chase.
That was a really nice kill, but let's not forget that they committed so much skills and ults. If Bren Esports were come together there, I think they could have gone with a counter engage and they could have won.
They were fighting in a very closed off location on the map between walls. So the lack of the Leomord on the bottom lane really paid off. Of course,
oh no.
on the bottom side, it's a lot more aggression.
So close.
Bren Esports are not letting up at all.
Well, that was a lucky getaway for Jay because there weren't any minions. Even though Bren did want to go with a turret aggro, they were just forced to get away. Now, level 1 Lord probably gonna go in the hands of Bren Esports unless Arkangel will do something about it.
Unless Lusty's gonna try something weird, but he's gonna be dead before he can do it. he can have the chance, and Coco is the one trying to zone off everyone from Arkangel. Are they going to bite it? I think it will be stolen by Jeff Cutie Forever. Of course, he's not going to be able to last long enough, but I think they did what was needed to just keep the game going for much longer.
Do you think the 3 kills for 1 Lord is worth it when it comes to Arkangel, though?
I feel like that's a bit of a good pickup there for Arkangel, because that means that Bren Esports will have a hard time to push for the next 60 to 90 seconds. And of course, the interception will be important. Maybe Arkangel can catch them while they're trying to take out the Lord. And I think that is the window that they really need.
Speaking of windows, I think that was a good window for Arkangel because those are the 3 main damage dealers. Diggy was not there, but for some reason they hesitated.
That is so weird. What is Arkangel doing right now with that weird decision making? There were just 3 people caught there on the radar. No one was taken. No one was even attempted to be taken out. I think that was the one window, one opportunity they would have had, but they completely missed it. And now, what's the game plan here for Arkangel? Do they want this game to go on longer?
I don't think they should because that's a carry and that's a Leomord and like I said, that's a Harriet. So even though they do have a Lunlox and of course Kilowash on this Stamos will be super tanky in the late game, you just feel that the damage output Bren Esports will dish out once the late game starts will just be super immense. Right now we're just barely in the mid game and we saw Lusty get killed 3 times by Rebo.
Yeah, and very, very easily, if I may add. Of course, the rest of Arkangel are having a bit of a different battle plan. Rio trying to push up top lane, while yes, that does bait out Bren Esports. But where else are you going to get them gold? On the bottom side, we got Jay trying to make a move on the tower, but will it be answered here? That's a question.
He managed to take down the bottom lane turret, but this is 4v3, a window for Bren Esports.
Lusty, of course, going to be caught in the Zaman Force. Almost got taken out again.
Almost.
Seriously, Coco goes in with a Phantom Steed. Very, very brave on the entrance there. And now that's a lot of ultimates and a lot of HP bars being shaved off there from Bren Esports. This could be an opening. And Arkangel are slowly getting back to the game.
Jay actually had this immortality right now, so that's...
And Game Lead, all this live on Facebook Gaming. And of course brought to you by Moonton.
And here we go. Right back at the game. No one actually died. Both teams are clumped together. So it's safe to say that we are going to see an amazing team fight sometime soon.
Yeah, of course, forcing the disengage here. Arkangel is still trying to see if they can do some catches. Like at least one Bren Esports member out of the... out of safety, out of their comfort. So far, Bren Esports is not showing any opportunities at all.
Well, Hayes is in the top lane, probably gonna shove the minion wave off, while the other members of Bren Esports are just lurking in the Lord's area. Of course, they want to get the objective, but Arkangel, though, they're just getting the buffs to make sure that Bren Esports will be able to steal it from them.
Bren Esports looking a lot more cautious as well, playing around the timer of that Lord, which is going to be the next point of contention for sure here for Arkangel, but Bren Esports kind of anticipating that they might be elsewhere on the map.
I can literally see Yuji committing his ultimate for the initiate, or Coco using Phantom Steed to actually try and bring some members of Arkangel near to Bren Esports. So let's wait which kind of initiation will they have. But for now, Athena Shield already up for Revo.
Yep, and of course the engage by Hayes barely makes it. Of course, forces brilliance out of Jeff Cutie Forever. The rest of Arkangel, again, playing very, very reactively so far.
Rotating over to the top lane, we can see that Coco actually received a lot of damage right there, but Arkangel is not going to stop anytime soon. Hayes actually jumps in. Will that be a good decision making, though? He's actually tanking so much damage, and now Arkangel, they got clumped together. Really nice timing from Pain right there. They were actually about to jump in, but Pain be like, nope, we're going to get away.
Yeah, Freeman Zaman Force as well from Yuji enables Bren Esports to disengage very, very easily. They did not finish off that inhibitor turret on the top side. I feel like they're doing exactly what's needed to slowly force Arkangel into a corner.
Slowly but surely indeed. I actually think that they're taking things slow in the sense that Arkangel won't be able to get further away from their base. So Bren Esports will have the advantage when it comes to rotations and when it comes to actually trying to spot them out of the map.
Yeah, this is just way a bit of a slow game here for Arkangel. Again, trying to bank on the late game of the FAMs. Of course, Jay gonna be dodging Haze on the ultimate. Obviously, that ultimate from that Kufra just a bit too slow. Very easily spotted out. Of course, time reversal gonna be dodged out by Jeff. And the rest of the squad. Kiluash did not do anything at all in that fight. And Lusty gonna be forcing out the Courage Bulwark disengage. Brilliance there for Jeff Duty Forever.
And of course, these two actually on the turret, but Harold actually committed his ult, and now the next target has been Lunas and unstoppable for this carry. Just one mistake from Arkangel, one good initiative from Bren Esports, and that is a 3 for non-trade in favor of Bren Esports. And now, Jay actually got caught out here, mobilized, and he's probably gonna go down. He does go down. Lusty, the only one left here. I don't think he will be able to defend. Phantom Steed has been committed, and that is game 1, apparently. Under 20 minutes.
Beautiful game there for Bren Esports taking a game against Arkangel. I have to say, watching all of that happen was not my cup of tea for Arkangel.
Not their cup of tea indeed. It was a slow start